Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 3 in this series. Game number 2 if you are watching me cast, as we now see WFZ spawning as the red undead over here on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, bottom right hand side is going to be Czech versus WFZ, Night Elf versus Undead, played on the NetEase server, hence the reason why there is, well, a bit of Chinese on this map, and why it can't easily be localized to me at all. Not quite sure why the Chinese version has different replays and you can't play it on your own localized version, but it overall I think is a better Battle.net experience for everyone in China. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up. I do have things to do, and we already know what's going to be happening in the early stages of the game. Death Knight and Demon Hunter making their way out. It is going to be ghouls with that Tomb of Relics just now coming in. The very first indicator of what the strategy will be is what that first hero ability is going to be on that Death Knight. If the Death Knight ends up going for Death Coil first, he will be perhaps a little bit more aggressive in trying to creep out, as we see Ogre Magi now getting taken down there. There is a quick ensnare. Is he going to pick up the item? Why isn't he picking up the item? Can't quite tell what it is. There it goes. There's the Gloves of Haste attacking slightly faster as the Ancient of War chimes in on one hit as well. Tome of Strength has been picked up. Death Knight comes across, does have that unholy aura, moves down and across, and will use those skeletal minions very quickly to get into position. Now, the big question here is how much damage can the Death Knight do, and how much delay can he do on the Demon Hunter? The Demon Hunter is already very close to level 2, so let's see, take a look at it there. Is he going to get the final shot off there? No, oh wow. The Wisp able to get down to 12 hit points and live to fight another day. Demon Hunter gets to level 2, and now that he's at level 2, he can in fact mana burn very easily. Mana burning down that Death Knight doesn't make a lot of sense right now, since he doesn't use that mana for anything else. And well, when he does try to heal, that Demon Hunter will be using some of that Moonwell juice for his mana as well. Alright, let's take a look at this. Ghouls are now coming to engage. Archer's now trying to run back here. That is a lot of units, and there is that immolation being used to try and quickly take down a lot of these units here. Alright, that is a lot of repair, as the Wisp are just massively repairing once more. The Demon Hunter comes across, and it is not mana burn first, as a detonation gets 3 Wisp. That is a very important detail right there. All of the Moonwells have been drained, but it is just nightfall, and all of those ghouls now, well, they do not want to re-engage for a little bit of time. They have taken a bit of damage, and they won't be able to venture out easily either. Demon Hunter, now sitting at level 2, has to figure out how he's going to use immolation effectively, as we're taking a look at the Demon Hunter going across here, picking up those boots of speed. Coming back across, Archer is going to be able to poke apart that Death Knight just a little bit, as the Death Knight now wanders back again. 4 ghouls, that's the only number of ghouls that haven't taken massive amount of damage already. Sheep was taken out, but no Rod of Necromancy charge used there either. As well, a sheep wanders on the Blight and quickly gets felled at the hands of ghouls. What is that follow-up play going to be? We are already looking at the Crypt, and that Crypt is going to mean Crypt Fiends. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter now heading back over here to the bottom right-hand side, chasing after a skeletal minion. Not much to really write home about either, as the Death Knight still does not have any experience. Czech is in a WFZ is in a very different situation than he was in game number 1. He's going to hide all the way back across here, and he could easily detonate if necessary. Demon Hunter comes across. He could easily get surrounded, though. Boots of Speed will naturally help him out in this situation, as the Demon Hunter now heads back over here to the top right. All right, you can see beautiful position right there. purposely positioning all of these archers in a way where you cannot hire a Naga Sea Witch unless it's going to end up getting surrounded. By taking that down, also, it is going to prevent a Naga Sea Witch from coming out from the WFZ for at least a little while longer, as the Demon Hunter now in serious trouble. He does, however, have immolation, so he is going to be dealing terrible, terrible damage to all of these units right here, and may end up getting a ghoul. All right, there you have it. Trying to surround a unit right there is just oh so dangerous, as the ghoul has suffered so much damage already. Gonna take hit after hit after hit. 1 or 2 more hits should do it, but oh, well, there it goes. The Halls of the Dead was not yet upgraded, as the archers are now going to be asked or be pulled back here. Demon Hunter now engaging once more. Frost Nova onto the Archer. Archer taking a lot of damage. Archer is going to end up getting taken down. Demon Hunter is just trying to deal as much damage as possible while minimizing that. And are we going to see a Scroll of Town portal? That is the big question. Death Knight does not have enough for a Death Coil. Naga Sea Witch in the back, as we see that Naga Sea Witch trying to get away. Lich is not going to be able to easily catch up either. Doesn't have the mana necessary either. All the Demon Hunter can do is hope and hope that it's going to be able to pick up a Staff of Preservation. Oh no, Staff of Teleportation instead, and able to teleport back in time. Demon Hunter did not even bother to pick up a Staff of Preservation, as there was no Ancient of Wonders. Ancient of Lore is now training up those Dryads as we go to Tier 3. Demon Hunter already back in the play, ready to go, looking to get in a little bit more damage again. The Lich is taking a lot of damage once more, down to 184 hit points, and it is just doing extra damage by standing next to that target. All right, Lich, Potion of Invulnerability transferred, as the Demon Hunter now goes after a Crypt Fiend instead. Crypt Fiend now down to 347 hit points. WFZ trying to get away. Looks like he will be able to do exactly that. Heads back off to the north. Lich now with 1 Obsidian statue, giving both... it looks like it was giving both Essence of Blight and Essence of Mana. It is possible to manually do that. You need a bit of micro to do that as well, but it allows 1 Obsidian statue to do both if you are not, well, in an all-out crazy battle. Beautiful Frost Nova snipe there, as the Demon Hunter finishes off that Forest Troll Trapper and picks up a Tome of Strength. Back across here, where is that Death Knight going to be going next? Illusion to Death Knight now wandering back down to the south. Lich needs to catch up on that experience race. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter sitting at level 2 is going to get very close to level 3. Naga Sea Witch is going to be the one to pick up that Tome of Intelligence and, well, get closer to level 2 as well. We are very, very close in the overall experience race category, as the Null Overseer gets taken down. 2-2, soon to be 3-2, going up against a 2 or a 1-2. The Death Knight still sitting at 1. The Lich is sitting at level 2, as the Forest Troll Warlord was taken out. Those Murlocs trying to spread out all of that poison, however, walking in between targets means that there is free attacks all the way around, and the Obsidian statue is going to greatly make up any difference in terms of that damage there. It is now 2-2 up against a 3-2. Death Knight is sitting at 2 finally. Demon Hunter is sitting at 3. Has probably level 1 mana burn, as it wants to be able to shut down that Lich if at all possible. Null Overseer, Forest Troll Berserkers are in position off over here. A little bit of slow poison damage coming across. Demon Hunter may pick up an item, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, going after the Null there, and that Null Overseer will get taken down in no time. No real experience gain, though, as the Death Knight is sitting at 2, Naga Sea Witch sitting at 1, Lich sitting at 2, so it's 2-2-1 versus 3-2 right now. As the Tome of Intelligence, up to 29 intelligence now for that Naga Sea Witch. That is an absolute crazy amount of mana on a Naga Sea Witch. Plenty of cold arrows to go around, as the remainder of these kobolds will get taken out here. Things are looking much better for Czech this time around. There's an Abolish Magic quickly removes that from play. Forest Troll Warlord as WFZ once again going after a difficult creep camp and going to be making up a bit of that experience gap. Let's see, healing wards. Is it going to be placed down here? Got to be very, very careful with those Dryads, though. Dryads could easily just abolish magic them, completely making them moot, as the Crypt Fiends are now heading over here to the bottom left. All right, in terms of creeping, who is doing a better job, as it looks like Czech is trying to catch WFZ off guard. Back across here, Death Knight coming across to engage. Let's take a look at this. Null Overseer could get taken down. There it goes. Naga Sea Witch now sitting at 2, so it is 3-2-2, soon to be 3-3, as a healing ward is placed down, but taken out by the Gnolls. The Gnolls quickly stopping that there. Demon Hunter has a rejuvenation. Devour Magic removes the rejuvenation there, as we now see, well, the rejuvenation going down. Level 3 kill on the Lich, as the Lich is now gone. Demon Hunter survives at 42 hit points, as the Naga Sea Witch is going to be able to run away again. All right, Lich getting resurrected. Losing that Lich does lose out on a lot of damage. Destroyer now ended up here. Naga Sea Witch getting a Tome of Agility. Demon Hunter now heading off to the north using Immolation. Not quite sure why. Perhaps didn't realize it was on, something that sometimes professional players do in fact do when they don't realize they need to in fact turn that off. All right, Druids of the Claw now making their way over here to the top right. Null Overseer going to get taken down. Demon Hunter will get to level 4 off of the remainder of this creep camp, as we are looking at, well, Demon Hunter, Naga Sea Witch working together. All right, Tome of Intelligence again. That must be the smartest Naga Sea Witch, or smartest level 3 Naga Sea Witch in history, without wearing any sort of robe of Magi or circlet of nobility. Red Drake now getting cleared up here. Same thing on the bottom left. Well, Death Coil finishes off a Wisp, but both players have a good idea where the other is, just by process of elimination, knowing that the remainder of the important creep camps are still out there. All right, let's take a look at this. Rejuvenation on a Druid of the Claw. It should probably go into that bear form right there, as the Demon Hunter does have Boots of Quell the Loss and plus 19 attack. No Goblin Zeppelin. Where are all of these units traveling to next? Let's take a look. 50 over 60 supply. Unsummoning that building there after starting on this Boneyard. Meanwhile, back down across here, Czech sitting at 55 over 70 compared to 50 over 60. Here we are very much neck and neck, as the Entangled Gold Mine is about 1/3 of the way completed. Is this shade going to be revealed? Naga Sea Witch level 3, Demon Hunter sitting at level 4. Let's head back off to the north here. Lich ready to go. Destroyer is in position. What is going on? Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. I had to take care of something real fast. Anyways, let's come back across here. Death Knight, Naga Sea Witch, Lich, all making their rounds once more. Those are the Obsidian statues. We can see that there is, in fact, the Entangled Gold Mine. It will start mining, and it will give a definitive advantage to Czech. WFZ is going to be forced to fight with what he's got, unless he's able to establish some sort of expansion. He's got 7 minutes, though, so there is no real clock on him yet. The longer this expansion goes, well, unchecked, as we now see WFZ checking Czech's expansion once more, comes across here, knows what is up, and is he going to be able to make up the overall army size difference? That is the problem. 64 over 70. Abominations being added, as there is the first Frostworm. All right, Hippogriffs are already out, but there's probably too many Crypt Fiends here in play to make those Hippogriffs all that useful. Let's see what's going to be happening next. Yeah, 3 Crypt Fiends 4 Crypt Fiends. The Crypt Fiends just seem to be the bane of the army. There is now currently a handful of bears ready to go as the Druid of the Claw. This one Druid may try to go into bear form here in just a bit. You sometimes want to start the battle with a rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter since he's in that front line, but all that will do is end up getting devoured from the get-go. Let's go ahead and take a look at this bear taking so much damage. Down to, 346 hit points. You can see the Hippogriffs now coming across. Hippogriff 1 now down, 2 now down, 3 now, or 2 now down as we are going after all of those units still. Bears trying to engage. Bear number 1 gets taken out. More bears continuing to fight back and forth. Staff of Preservation saves another bear as the Demon Hunter is off to the north, gets a mana burn off on the Obsidian statue. Hippogriff's going to get picked apart here once again. Abomination getting healed back up just a little bit as another bear gets taken out. That bear trying to hide in the backfield goes back into bear form as it looks as though, yes, Fork Lightning takes down one unit there. Dryads now getting taken apart again. Let's take a look at this. 52 over 80 supply. The Destroyers, so many Destroyers causing so many problems as the Demon Hunter is still right here trying to go after more and more units. No easy way to reveal them as the Demon Hunter now needs to back off, heals back up. Staff of Preservation. Is the Demon Hunter going to get hit? Well, no. The Demon Hunter, that Death Coil did juke, but I think it was just essentially dodged there as we do see a little bit more gold being mined. Naga Sea Witch in position, trying to go after these units. You can see a couple of burrowed Crypt Fiends causing some problems. There is a reveal. The Crypt Fiends are now going to get taken out. Bears, however, going to get taken out as well as the Crypt Fiends are the main problem. Once all of those Crypt Fiends are gone, the Dryads can go to town on the remaining Destroyers. It's going to come down to who can deal the most damage there as the Dust of Appearance. Well, the Dust of Appearance is going to finish off that one Crypt Fiend there. Once again, units off on the high ground. Dryads trying to engage. Supply count is now 37 over 80 as it looks like WFZ has found the right number of units to try and finish things up. Staff of Teleportation unit now coming back. More bears coming back in to engage as well. Looking at 62 over 70. How did this army come back that strong as the bear? Wow, is that bear not in bear form? I don't know, but he's dead. As the Lich quickly scroll town portals away. Wow. 7 hit points left on this Naga Sea Witch. Demon Hunter, well, a bit low on hit points. You can see the economic advantage is still in favor. Now mining more than double his opponent since his opponent is in low upkeep. So 7 gold a second compared to 20. That is about triple the economic advantage right now. So he is going to perhaps be blasting into low upkeep here in just a moment, trying to make up a lot of that ground. All right, let's take a look at this. 3 very low hit point units all need to be healed back up. Naga Sea Witch perhaps should not be drinking the Moonwell juice. Perhaps should be given to the bears. The bears should then be then casting Rejuvenate across other units again. All right, will check have enough to fight back once again. WFZ, you can see Boots of Quote the Lost. There is a shade right there. 1 Hippogriff. We are looking at 57 over 80 supply compared to 69 over 70. Items will make a difference. Consumables. Potion of Mana. Let's all right here. What's going to be happening next? All right, there's a bit of repairing. Are we going to see some detonations? No detonations either, as the Hippogriffs are going now straight after those one poor unit. All right, now trying to back off. Demon Hunter in that front position. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability used. Chasing very, very heavily. Web now down. Death Knight out of mana as the Crypt Fiends are now going to burrow. All right, looks as though it's going to survive as the bears are now getting, well, absolutely destroyed. Demon Hunter in serious trouble. Staff of Preservation back home, but 54 over 80 again, and all you're now doing is just giving more and more experience to the undead army. All right, Hippogriffs trying to go back the other way again. Slow Poison, Wisp, detonations could be coming across here. There could be some detonations, yes, onto all of those Obsidian statues, as an Abomination could get taken down. No, down to 9 hit points, and it looked like it was Death Pact or Dark Ritual or something, in order to deny that small bit of experience. Demon Hunter now with a potion, anti-magic potion, and scroll of healing. He is using those items very, very effectively. And this may just become a war of attrition. 58/80 now compared to 69/70. And the longer this game goes, I gotta say the better it is for Czech. But the longer this game goes, though, and if he continues to lose at this pace, or lose units at this pace, he's going to be giving level 5 to all 3 undead heroes, and you really cannot allow that, especially until if you do not have level 5 on your primary Demon Hunter first. That should be mana burning and shutting down the remainder of those heroes. Let's take a look at this. 68/80 compared to 69/70. Gold mine being mined just a little bit as a new haunted gold mine happening down over here to the south. You can see a little bit of damage. It may need to be repaired here. What is happening? Why isn't it being repaired? As you see the roar now come across. All right, units are now just trying to poke apart Demon Hunter with the anti-magic shell in that front position, poking around, going after that one frostworm there. Frostworm finally taken out. No more crazy slow. The bears have a little bit more free play and wiggle room as a fork lightning goes down on Nagasiwich. Demon Hunter could get a mana burn off onto that unit there. One more shot. There it goes, as it looks as though things are starting to fall apart for WFZ. Czech now continuing to rush here, going after all these units. Another mana burn, and whoever is running is usually losing, as you see more damage come across. All right, one more shot. There goes another destroyer. Crypt Fiend gets taken down. Abomination gets taken down. And with that, I believe that will be the game. 50/70 compared to 67/80. WFZ has too much of a hill to try and climb back from, and I think that will indicate a GG here in just a moment.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we see, well, Crypt Fiends, well, detonating right there. All right, Crypt Fiend now backing off. Nagasiwich has a potion of lesser invulnerability. Hippogriffs are all in play. I do not see any Crypt Fiends here with the remainder of the important army. There goes some acolytes, and with that, that is going to be it. A Dryad army going up against a Destroyer army and Obsidian Statue army is not even a fair fight, as there is the GG. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. A real back and forth match. Please stay tuned to game number 3.